Morning all. I thought I'd have a morning 5-minute game today. Thanks for all the feedback on the videos, the 5-minute videos. Let's see if I can be awake enough to not get completely murdered. So I've set off the 5-minute auto pairing. Yeah, yesterday's Blumenfield gambit was pretty dangerous, and apparently, that system with B6, E6 is a very good idea statistically. I looked it up in the master collection. Okay, so let's play D4 again. Surely it can't be as bad as yesterday. So I'll try and avoid any gambit. So you can play the Gruenfeld. I'll play Majnu's F3, so a little bit of surprise value. So we did a couple of nice videos on this for over the boards games. Yeah, I think C takes here is okay. Right, now, is E4, I think E4 might be playable, or even D takes C. I'm wondering, D takes C to try and leave his king exposed. Yeah, knight takes C3, queen takes, looks a little bit harmless, but alright, actually I'll just play E4. I'll play E4. I don't want to exchange queens. Let's leave it more of tension in the position. Although it is a bit concerning that yeah, maybe I can move my king to F2 if nothing else. I've got that isolated C pawn now. But he's blocked in his bishop now, so I don't think it's all bad. In fact, Queen D6 might be possible here. But then Bishop F8. Queen D6, Bishop F8. Right, just King F2. Just get my king out of the firing line so there's no knight D4s. Maybe I can then use the H pawn. But then he's got F5. F5, especially if he castles F5 and he's automatically developing the rook on F8. Alright, I'll play H4 anyway here to sort of try and gain a little bit of space. Now I'm in a passive position. What about Rook B1? Right. Okay, Queen C1. Queen C1, I might be able to play Bishop H6 at some point. So if I can maybe get rid of that light squared bishop, I'll have less problems in this position. Can I move the knight back to G1? Or in fact, should I just protect with Rook B2? So I'm protecting the A pawn a bit as well. Right, now if I play Bishop H6, is that far too dangerous? Bishop H6. He hasn't got any Rook F3s at the moment. So things seem to be holding up a little bit. But he's got control of the position quite well here. What about G4 though? Try and generate some counterplay on the king side. So this is not great, it's got to be said. Okay, my knight's protected at the moment, so can I just play, no it's not actually, oh, I have to move it. Alright, knight G3, maybe. If I can, I've got to try and keep solid here, maybe Rook F2 is needed at some point. In fact now, so Rook F2, except I've just dropped C3. So it's not the greatest position in the world, but I'll go back to D. I'll go to D1, I think. Yeah. Right now, I'll take here. So I'm trying to get. He's actually dominating the position quite badly here, really. But Oh. Have I got knight f5 if he's not careful? Knight f5 check. Rook g1. Right, he's letting me play knight f5 here. I think I'll go for that because I can use the g1 square. So this might be quite dangerous. Queen g1 now. Can I turn the tables here a little bit? So I'm threatening queen g5. Alright, do I go for queen g5 immediately, or do I play rook takes? And then, actually he's got queen takes, rook takes, but then I've got g7 at the end of that. Rook h3. I think g7 looks quite annoying now. If queen g5, king e6, I'm not really convinced, and there doesn't seem to be a mate there. But rook takes f3 seems kind of interesting, with this idea of just pushing the g-pawn. So I'll try that. So g-pawn to g7. Because actually then queen g5 and rook d1 is dangerous to try and get to his king. I do feel a bit dopey this morning. I don't know if I'm seeing anything correctly. I do seem to have been positionally murdered a little bit, but he let me escape a little bit by getting a knight to f5. So this dangerous g-pawn, I'm hoping it's going to be good. So queen g1, rook g1. Actually, rook h3 will be threatening mate in that line. So that wasn't that hot. And if rook f2, then rook h3 is mate. But what about queen f2? It gives my king an escape square. Alright, queen f2. I might have to sack the queen now. He's got rook d2. Maybe he can just casually just take on f2 now. So this is dire. Okay. Knight g2. Try and play with the two rooks against the queen if possible. Wake up. So, is he playing g5 here? Alright, I'll just take that knight and try and keep some sort of fortress going with a4. So how can I coordinate the rooks against the queen? So rook f7, king h6. What about rook g2? Maybe rook g2 is alright to be able to play rook g4. I'll take that pawn. Right, if I can play h5, then that'll be dangerous. He's stopping that. Right. Is his king going to be in danger if it crawls up the board here? Or can I just get a perpetual at least? In fact, I think I can force a perpetual here because he'll never be able to go to 33 seconds. I've got to start playing a bit quicker on the clock. Has he got any checks? He hasn't got any lethal checks here. So maybe I can pick up that b2 pawn, but I've really got to speed up here. Put in some pre-moves. So he's a bit low on time, but so am I. But am I threatening just to take that pawn? Ah, just give me a rook. After all that. Blimey, that was another atrocious game. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.